Hello! Welcome to ASL 1. This course will run entirely online. I did want to put it out there if you guys would like to meet and have a Zoom meeting, just so you can make sure you're signing everything correctly, so you can ask questions, so you can see everything. I would be happy to do that, so just let me know. So first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Laura Martin. I'm hearing, obviously. I have been teaching ASL for 20 years. I teach full-time at Passaic County Technical Institute, which is a really large high school in New Jersey. Actually, we're the largest. I teach Sign 1, Sign 2, Sign 3. Up until recently, I also taught, we had deaf students, and I would teach the deaf students English. So we would be reading Shakespeare and signing and, doing To Kill a Mockingbird and all the other stuff you guys probably, had to do in high school. So now, unfortunately, we don't have a deaf program anymore, so I will just be teaching ASL there. I also teach at Seton Hall University. I have taught there for 15 years, where I teach Sign 1 and Sign 2. So let me see. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm from Massachusetts, so not from New Jersey. I grew up in Massachusetts. I went to school at Northeastern University, which is in Boston, where I have my bachelor's in, in deaf studies and psychology. I used to work at schools for the deaf in Massachusetts. I worked for a psychiatric hospital with deaf patients for a number of years before I moved to New York City to pursue my master's. I've worked as a sign language interpreter all over New York City. I worked in high schools in New York City as a sign language interpreter, interpreting for high school students, also college students, and I also did a lot of medical interpreting. So if a deaf patient would show up at the ER that needed an interpreter, I would get called and I would have to go there and interpret for them, for whatever, was going on, whatever medical issue. I went to Teachers College, Columbia University for graduate school. I have 2 master's degrees from there, Master's of Education and a Master's of Arts, both in deaf education. Sorry. And I have been teaching at Passaic County Tech for 20 years. I love teaching ASL. My favorite class to teach is ASL 1. I'm not supposed to say that, but whatever. Because I just really love seeing how much you guys grow. To me, I kind of liken teaching ASL 1 to teaching kindergarten or first grade, where you see the kids learn to read and learn to, just their world is changing so much. And Sign 1 feels like that to me, where you guys pick it up and you all of a sudden go from not knowing ASL to knowing ASL, and it's wonderful to be a part of that experience. My husband is deaf. We have been married for almost 17 years actually next week. And we have 2 children. One of my sons is 14, just about to be 15, and the other one just turned 12. They're both hearing, but their first language is sign language. So in my house, we're always signing, unless if my husband's not home, then we'll just talk. But my children are fluent in sign. They have no problem signing and having a conversation. So people usually have a lot of questions about that. Like, oh yeah, what's that like? So I think I'll probably have him as a guest speaker later in this course so that you guys will have an opportunity to hear from his perspective what it was like growing up as a deaf person. But let me get right to it. So let's start learning how to sign. So the first thing you have to know is that you sign with your dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, you're going to sign with your right hand, lefties, left hand. For me, I'm right-handed. So when you see me finger spell, I'm going to spell with my right hand. Okay. So if you're left-handed, you're going to need to think like, oh, she's right-handed. I'm left-handed. I have to do it with the other hand. If any of you guys are left-handed and you would like me to show, I'm getting a little confused with that, just say, can you show me how to do some of these signs left-handed? I'll be absolutely happy to. Okay, so some of you may come into this course already knowing a little bit of sign language. Sometimes people learn stuff in elementary school. They maybe know this alphabet or a couple words here and there. So some of you might know a couple letters, some of you might know how to spell your name, but I'm just going to assume that everyone doesn't, and we're going to start at the beginning. Okay, A, B, C, D, so it's like that, D, E, F, so pointy finger down, F, G, okay, so G, so your thumb is out, H, I, J, K, so pointy finger, middle finger, thumb, K, L, M, N, O, P, so it's pointy finger, middle finger, thumb, just like K, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay? All right, not bad. I'm going to post videos. I'm going to go through all the stuff that we would normally learn, but I'm also going to post shorter videos reviewing the little things. Like if we learn colors, I'll post a video on colors. We learn ABCs, I'll post a video. So you can practice without having to watch this whole video again. All right, so I'm going to assume you did awesome, and I'm going to do it again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, so I'm going to assume you're doing okay. If you're not, rewind, watch it again. Remember, lefties, you're going to be A, B, C. Okay, righties, A, B, C. Okay, so the next thing we're going to learn is colors. Colors. Okay, so colors, most colors are pretty easy. And one of the reasons a lot of colors are easy is because they follow the letter with a movement. And I'll show you what I mean. So this is the sign for colors. So righties, you're going to use your right hand. Lefties, left hand. Okay, so color. Okay, so we have blue. So it's like the B. Remember the B? Blue. Good. I don't know why I'm saying good. I can't see you. It's just such a habit. G, green. Okay. Yellow. Purple. Okay. Now, all the colors don't follow that. Okay. There's some that are different. Orange. Now, the way you can remember this is like you're squishing an orange. Orange. Black. Black. Red. Brown. Okay, so let's do colors again. So blue, green, yellow, orange, black, red, brown. Okay, so we'll just keep it simple. Keep it simple with the colors, okay? So now, the grammar of ASL and English is different, okay? A lot of people think that English is just, that ASL is just signing, the same as English, and it's not. ASL has its own grammar, okay? And a lot of the articles we use in English, we don't need in ASL, like is, the, okay? So if you want to express favorite color, you would say my favorite. So it's like your middle finger, put your middle finger down, favorite color. Okay, so try that now. So my favorite color. So for example, you could say, so what would that be? My favorite color, blue. Or maybe my favorite color is orange. Okay, or green. Okay? So now, if you want to ask someone their favorite color, okay, in ASL, the question word goes at the end. And also in ASL, the question word has a facial expression attached to it. In English, we use our voice to show when something's a question. And in ASL, we use our facial expression. Okay, so for WH questions, it's going to be eyebrows down. Okay, and the question word goes at the end. Okay, so remember, this is my, this is your. Okay, so if we wanted to ask someone their favorite color, would say, your favorite color what? Okay, remember, eyebrows down. Okay, so your favorite color what? Okay, now you would answer, my favorite color, purple. Okay, now remember we learned the ABCs. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And I don't expect you to go that fast. That's totally fine. But pause the video, take a second and spell your name. Okay? So once you're able to spell your name, okay, you can put it in a sentence. Okay? So for me, my name, I would say my name. So if you're right-handed, you're going to have this above, on top. If you're left-handed, you're going to have this on top. Okay? So my name, and then my name is, my first name is Laura. So my name. Okay? So that's how I would say my name. Okay? So for you, you could say your name. So my name, and then spell your name. Okay? Now I'm going to put a picture thing of the alphabet. You can Google it if you want to have it on your phone. You know, the alphabet right there. It's really easy to find so that if you forget a letter, you have to look. Totally understandable. Okay? I know it does take a little bit to memorize the letters. Okay? So you could say my name, spell your name. Then if you wanted to ask someone their name, you could say your name what? Okay? So your name what? And remember, WH, eyebrows down. Okay? Awesome. Now, let's see. Let's do numbers. Now, numbers are easy, but we don't think in English that we have a way of talking about numbers on our hands, but we do. Okay, and you're gonna realize because when I do one of these numbers, it's gonna feel a little different. Okay, so again, we're gonna use our dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, you're gonna use your right hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it's probably 3 that felt off, right? So 1, 2, you kind of want to do this for 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The way you can remember it is littler finger, littler number. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is your smaller finger, smaller number. Okay, now none of us are probably under the age of 10. So let's learn some higher numbers. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, now 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, if you're higher than 20, which some of you very well could be, 21, 22, 23, okay, and so on. So I'm going to do that again. We'll go up to 23. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Now, for purposes here, I'll be 20, okay? So I'd say my age, 20. Okay, so my age, 20. Okay, now if I want to ask someone their age, I would say your age what? Okay, so your age what? Okay, so now you know how to spell your name, you know how to say your favorite color, and you know how to say your age. Okay, so that's a lot. It's been 16 minutes. That's a lot. Okay, so let me give you some advice. So when somebody is fingerspelling to you, or you are watching a video with fingerspelling, oftentimes we're like zoned in on the fingers, but what you should really be doing is looking at the whole person, okay? Because sometimes they're mouthing the words, sometimes the facial expression is really important. And what I like to tell students to do is treat receptive fingerspelling, and this is fingerspelling. When you're spelling letters, that's called fingerspelling. When you're receptively receiving fingerspelling, when somebody's fingerspelling to you, I always tell students to sound it out like phonics, like when you're little and you're learning to read, like k, at. Okay, a lot of times you guys want to do C-A-T. Okay, that's a good strategy. However, when the words get longer and longer, it's going to be hard to understand them. Okay, so I'm going to do 10 or 8. I'll do 8 3-letter words. Okay, so just practice, see if you can get them. Okay, ready? Take your time. You can watch it as many times as you want. Okay, and if you want to have the letters next to you, if you want to slow down the video, you certainly can. Okay. Okay, do it again. Okay, next one. Okay, again. Okay, ready? Okay. Okay, next one. Okay, again. All right. Okay, not sure if that was 8 or if that was 7, but that's okay. I'll stop there. So you can rewind, you can watch it again. If you didn't get them all, that's fine. I just wanted to give you a little practice, because when you're reading fingerspelling, it's not just the letter, letter, letter. You'll see letters kind of go into each other. C-A-T. Like the C closes down to A, goes to T. It's almost like learning to read script. You know, when the letters kind of go into each other. So it takes practice. It takes loads and loads of practice. So I'm going to post some practice websites where you can practice fingerspelling, okay? And you can do that. So let me explain the assignment, okay, for next week. So the assignment is, I would like you to create a video, and I want you to tell me a little bit about yourself. So tell me, in English, tell me your name, your major, why you're taking ASL, what you hope to learn. Do you have anyone deaf in your family? Have you taken sign language before? Are there questions that you have about sign language, about deafness? Is there anything I should know as a teacher where I can support you in learning ASL online? So all that will be in English. And then in ASL, I want you to say your name, your age, and your favorite color. Okay? So in ASL, you're going to do name, age, favorite color. Okay? Now, I want to talk just for a second about backgrounds. Okay? And filming. So when you film as plain a background as possible, I totally understand. Everyone's got, different living circumstances. I get it. But try to keep it distraction free, not crazy. Don't worry about sound. I watched the videos. Well, your first one, you'll be talking in English. But after the first one, I'll watch them all without sound, so it won't even matter. But make sure you have shirt on. Don't ask. I got a video with a kid with no shirt on once. Okay, make sure you have clothing on. This is not distracting. That's professional. That's appropriate. Okay, keep your hair out of your face, jewelry, out of your face. Those shirts where you put them down and you put like your thumb through, they're super cozy. I love them. Pull your sleeves up, okay, so I can see your hands. Make sure lights are on, even if you think like, oh, it's daytime. Still, turn lights on because the videos I get are very, very dark. It's hard to see. Try to be standing up or seated. Try, if you can, not to film like sitting on a bed and then up, because it's like the angle is funny. It's hard to see the signing. For right now, I know some of the other professors have used GoReact for filming. For the first video, at least, you can go ahead, you can film it right on Blackboard, you can film it on your laptop, you can film it on your phone. The only thing I say when you film it on your phone is don't film this way, because then there's black on both sides of it. Film with your camera this way, okay? That way your image takes up the whole screen, okay? So for next week, okay, and it's going to be due Wednesday before we meet. Well, we're not meeting, but you know what I mean, before 1 week you'll have. So I want you to do why you're taking ASL, what do I need to know about you, have you taken ASL, do you know anyone who's deaf, any questions about deafness or ASL, anything I should know about you as a learner, and then in ASL, name, age, favorite color. Okay, and I'm going to post links for each of those things so you can practice them. We're doing plain background, lights on, okay? And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. And we're going to have a super awesome semester. I'm really looking forward to it. Always, any questions, let me know. If you guys would like me to schedule a Zoom meeting, I would be happy to. Let me know that too. All right, have a great day.